Good morning, everyone. Welcome to an emergency podcast. I said on Monday we were probably going to have an emergency podcast like any day now, back on Bucko Brew. And yeah, we wake up to some awesome news this morning. I'm Jim. This is North Shore 9 presented by FanDuel. The Pirates announced this morning that they've just extended number one prospect Konnor Griffin to a 9-year, $140 million deal. Jason Mackey was the first to report it. There are incentives and accelerators on there that can get this deal up to $150 million total, but the guaranteed money on it, 9 years, $140 million. It means that Konnor Griffin is going to be a Pittsburgh Pirate, or at least signed through the 2034 season. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Unfortunately, I'm like the only one awake right now from the NS9 crew, or at least who's available to hop on a show. But this is exciting stuff, guys. This was, I guess, Buster Olney on Thursday said that that the Pirates and Konnor Griffin were working on finalizing a deal. He said 9 years, $140 million. Said nothing had been finalized yet. And, obviously there's some reasons for that. You can't really finalize a deal before the debut happens in order to retain your PPI eligibility. So there were a few things that they were working out. Today announced that it's officially official. So Konnor Griffin is a Pirate. He is here to stay for a really long time. And just, it's kind of surreal, right? I mean, it's as Pirates fans, we're used to, not having very good things happening. So, the fact that we've now had these two stud prospects, Paul Skeens, Konnor Griffin, back to back. They're both here in the majors. Now you've got one of them who's being touted as, the one of the better prospects in the history of scouting, being compared to Mike Trout and Bobby Witt Jr. and Fernando Tatis. He's being compared to these guys. He makes his major league debut in the home opener at age 19, delivers an RBI base hit in his first at bat. Yesterday, another high for him, a 2-hit game, puts a nail in the coffin with an RBI single late in the game. He's been playing outstanding shortstop. And yeah, now he's going to be a Pirate for a long time. So it's an awesome day. It's a good day to be a Pittsburgh Pirate. We don't get to say that too often. So you can say it today. It's really, man, it's awesome. Some stuff rolling in here. So there's also a 12, let's just some details on this. Again, 9 years, $140 million, $12 million signing bonus, per Noah Hiles just now. $5 million of that will be paid out this season, $3.5 million in 2027, $3.5 million in 2028. Just some quotes to kind of roll through here. Bob Nutting, signing Konnor is a meaningful commitment to this team, this city, and our fans. Ben Sherrington, talking about how Konnor Griffin's been wanting to be a Pirate for a long time. And we're thrilled that he will be a Pirate for a long time. So yeah, this is exciting. I mean, I think what's refreshing about this is, you finally have a player who, like, from the get-go kind of expressed his interest in wanting to be here long term. And the Pirates, reciprocated that. Like, the Pirates the Pirates were wanting to make this happen. Konnor was wanting to make this happen. And they come together and they agree on, and this is per Baseball America, it is the largest contract ever given to a prospect. So if you're someone who's still considered a prospect, someone who still has rookie eligibility, the largest contract ever dished out to one of those guys. Corbin Carroll was the previous high in 2023 with a $111 million deal over 8 years. And Griffin's $140 million obviously shatters that. So amazing stuff. Shout out to Stefan for becoming a new YouTube member. Really appreciate you guys. Got a few comments in here. Ron says this has got to be similar to what it felt like to be a Steelers fan in the early 70s. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Doug can answer that question for you someday. And then Stefan also goes on to say it's a good day. So 100%. I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled because like now that you get this behind you, he's got the contract link. It's in ink. It's done. Don't have to worry about it anymore. Which means now he can just go out there, play some baseball, and it's been a really long time since the Pirates could say like as Pirates fans, like you're like, all right, should I go and buy this person's jersey? I'm a big fan of this guy. Should I go and buy this person's jersey? Because you don't know if he's going to be here very long. Uh, I think you're safe to go and buy your Konnor Griffin jersey right now if you'd like. I think this pretty much makes him a Pittsburgh Pirate for the very long term future. So yeah, it's awesome to see. It's awesome to see, and the way this team is playing right now, I don't know if vibes could be any higher. I don't know if vibes could be any higher for the Pirates. So listen, we're going to keep this episode not super long. Just wanted to kind of talk about this, but we're going to throw it over to Cody for a few minutes to talk about some IQ bars, and then we'll be back to finish this thing up.
This episode is brought to you by IQ Bar, our exclusive snack hydration sponsor. IQ Bar protein bars, IQ Mix hydration mixes, and IQ Joe mushroom coffees are the delicious, low-sugar, brain and body fuel you need to win your day. The Ultimate Sampler Pack is a great way for you to try all IQ Bar products and flavors. You get 9 IQ bars, 8 IQ Mix sticks, and 4 IQ Joe sticks. All IQ Bar products are clean label certified and entirely free from gluten, dairy, soy, GMOs, and artificial ingredients. With over 20,000 5-star reviews and counting, more people than ever are fueling their lifestyles with IQ Bar's brain and body boosting bars, hydration mixes, and mushroom coffees. The Ultimate Sampler Pack includes all 3. My personal favorites so far have been the almond butter chip and the iced tea lemonade hydration mix. It's just really full of flavor. I love starting my day with it, and I couldn't imagine starting my day with anything else other than IQ Bar products. Right now, IQ Bar is offering our podcast listeners 20% off all IQ Bar products, including the Ultimate Sampler Pack, plus free shipping. To get your 20% off, text MLB to 64,000. That's MLB 64000. Message and data rates may apply. See terms for details.
All right. So once again, 9 years, 140 million. Konnor Griffin's a Pirate. He's a Pirate for a long, long time. Just such a good day. Such a good day. You think of this too. This is a good deal for Konnor as well. I mean, yeah, imagine he's getting the 140 million guaranteed. Like that's locked in. And what's great about this is because of his age, he still gets to hit free agency at after his age 28 season. So he's going to be a free agent at 28, unless some other extension can be worked out between now and then. So like he's still kind of in line for that one more really, really big payday. And he'll have $140 million in the bank before he even gets to that point. So great deal for Konnor. It's incredible, like the work he's put in to get to this point. Drafted 9th overall. There were questions about his swing, and he just the meteoric rise that he had through the minors is pretty insane. Yeah, we need to get some cones in here. Nola's saying that we need to get some cones. So yeah, it's just a good time. It's a good time to be a Pirates fan. Like I said, and like savor this because we haven't felt this way in a really long time. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. But the Pirates seem to be on the right track. I mean, it took longer to get to this point than we wanted it to. Surely, obviously, when Ben Cherington was hired, before the 2020 season, we were like, okay, hopefully we can get this thing turned around pretty quickly. We're now here in year 7, and this team does feel different. You got the acquisitions of O'Hearn and Lau and Ozuna and Mangum. You've got Cruz off to a hot start. You got Konnor Griffin getting called up. So, and the pitching staff is as advertised thus far. So it's really good to see. It's really good to see the plan kind of culminating to all of this. I think the Pirates have, like I said, being able to identify that Griffin was their guy at number 9, outstanding job of getting that done. The player, the person proved that he probably deserved a little bit better than 9th overall pick. But those 2 draft picks, back-to-back years by the Pirates, Paul Skeens and Konnor Griffin, they nailed them. They absolutely nailed them. You can go back in previous drafts and poo-poo all you want on some of those guys that they took, but those 2 picks, they absolutely nailed. And then it's looking pretty good for the 3rd pick after that, which was Seth Hernandez. So yeah, awesome stuff here, guys. Everyone's pretty much, I mean, I'm just kind of scrolling Twitter right now. Everyone's happy. Everyone's excited. It's a good time. It's a good time to be a Pittsburgh Pirates fan. Again, signed through the 2034 season. There's your shortstop. You don't have to worry about him for a really long time. Awesome news to wake up to. Awesome news to kind of simmer over throughout the rest of the day. The Pirates got a day game today to finish off this series against San Diego. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. So I don't know about you guys. David asked how come there was never any attempt to do this with Skeens. I think with Skeens, the issue was it almost happened too quickly. Like he became the best pitcher in baseball so fast that the number got a lot higher for Skeens. I will say this though, I mean, if there's any sort of if there is any interest in Skeens wanting to make something happen, like if you're able to lock up these 2 guys, then your window all of a sudden gets a lot wider. I'm not sure if we're to that point. I feel like the price tag on Skeens at this point is so astronomically high that it would be pretty difficult to make something happen. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe they can figure out a way to buy out at least like a 1 free agent year there. But no, good stuff here. Doug says this is more like being a Pirates fan in the 70s than the Steelers. Chortle still have a Jack Sawinski jersey. Ron, I know for sure this is what it felt like when the Pens got Mario. Chortle also asked, does the league get mad at us for potential PPI manipulation? You know what? I don't think that's going to be the case, because, Buster did kind of clarify in there that, they're working on finalizing a deal. So it makes it think that like nothing was actually agreed upon. I think they're in safe waters now. They're about a week after the debut. I don't foresee any issues there. There is some language in there that it's kind of up to the commissioner and the commissioner's discretion, but I don't see that being an issue here. The whole reason for having that rule is to call people up early, right? And so if you think of like what the spirit of the rule is, the Pirates did everything they were supposed to. They called up the 19-year-old phenom early enough to get a full year of service time, and then they locked him up. So I feel like not. I feel like there isn't any reason why the Pirates would get dinged for that. Jamie asks, does a commitment to winning entice Paul to sign cheaper? I don't think anything is going to entice anyone to sign cheaper. You're looking at a guy who probably knows what he's worth, and it's a whole lot of money. Now, if the Pirates are able to give him something that's fair, I think Paul Skeens will listen to it. But that number is just a lot higher than 140 million. Like that's just where we're at with Paul Skeens right now. The number is so much higher than what we're talking about with Griffin that it's going to be difficult. So, yeah, awesome stuff, guys. I appreciate you all waking up early, spending some time with me this morning. It is almost 9 a.m. But yeah, it is a awesome day, great day. Celebrate it. Be happy. Like I said, we don't get a chance to be happy as Pirates fans all that often. So don't let anybody rain on your parade. Be excited. This is a good day. Pirates Padres later this afternoon. We'll have a post-game show for you. So appreciate all you guys. Peace out. Konnor Griffin, FanDuel odds for Rookie of the Year, currently plus 330. We'll see what happens there. But anyways, you've been watching and or listening to North Shore 9. we'll see you in a few hours for this post-game show, hopefully giving away some sandwiches. See you guys. All right, that wraps up this episode of North Shore 9. Thanks so much for tuning in, whether you're listening on the podcast or catching us on YouTube. If you enjoyed the show, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It really helps us grow. And if you're listening on the podcast, a quick review goes a long way in helping others find the show. Plus, be sure to tell a friend about us. There's always room for more here in the NS9 community. And for those looking to support us a little more, consider joining our Patreon, become an MVP member, and get exclusive perks while helping us continue to bring you more of the Pirates content you love. Thanks again for all your support, and let's go Bucks.